Hey guys, it's Comic Colors here, and today we are here at Cedar Point bright and early. It is 5 o'clock in the morning, and that is because we are here to test out their brand new roller coaster, Siren's Curse. We were here a little over a year ago, actually, probably like 14 months ago, to test out their last new coaster, being Top Thrill 2, and now we're here to test out the big surprise edition of the year, which of course is Siren's Curse, North America's first new-gen tilt coaster, really the first new-gen or tilt coaster, because the closest thing to a tilt coaster in the States right now is Gringotts. So I think this really does kind of count as the first one, which has me really excited for it. Just got our hands on the badge, and now it is time to go in through the Marina Gate. Then we make a left, and Siren's Curse is just over there. Then we have our slate of interviewees that we can take a look at here, along with some ride stats, and of course, just like always, the media preview gift that we'll get at the end. Just like all media days, it's always so bizarre to come into the park when it's completely closed, really, and you're some of the only people in here. And it's a very different experience than last time. Last time we came in through the Magnum Gate for Top Thrill 2's media day, so completely different dynamics over here. So we're in here over at the gift shop for Siren's Curse, and we know that Six Flags always does a great job with their merch, and that is certainly the case here with Siren's Curse. You got this pennant, we got another pennant. Oh, there's your coaster dynamics, of course. Cups, all kinds of shirt designs. Is this a Christmas tree ornament? I think so. Youth shirt, got a coaster, sticker. There is never any shortage of merch for these attractions. Got all the media staging over here. The ride opens in about 15 minutes. That's when we're gonna get our first rides. Looks like our first rides are gonna be fairly dark rides. We have not gotten to see a test yet, so I'm not sure if the onboard lighting is gonna be on for Flash's media day, because Flash and this are fairly similar attractions, given the fact that they have the same train, same manufacturer. Flash did not have any of its stuff on, so very curious to see how they go about it for this. Well, that's a really good sign. It looks like they do, in fact, have the onboard lighting on. So park's up there. And it looks like you're probably gonna roll forward pretty quick after that. There's the park. Trains light up red as you start to tilt. You start pulsing. That is loud, wow. Here you go, there's the camera set up right there as well. Wow. Oh, that looks so good. And that audio sounds sweet too. Before we ride, though, we're going to come make a pit stop over here at the Millennium Lounge, the VIP lounge, so we can grab some food, water real quick before we start getting our rides. I just got charged up a little bit, and now I believe it is just about time for us to go take our inaugural ride on Siren's Curse. So we are going to take a couple of rides before our scheduled POV time. Our scheduled POV time is at 7 o'clock, which is in about an hour and a half. So we're going to get some kind of dark rides on this to start, much like what we did for Top Thrill 2. And then it'll be time for our recorded POV ride. It is time for our inaugural ride here on Siren's Curse. Here's a look at the queue. So it looks like the general queue, they sent us down this way for some reason. I think this is fast lane. But you go all the way down there, around the turnaround, and make your way pretty much through the whole layout. It looks like you're gonna get some really cool shots. Yeah, the theming, I love all the little rust that they added, which it's not real rust. They added that to make it look patina. What is it? Patina. Patina, okay. It definitely fits with the theme, because they're kind of going for like a eerie freight, like shipping co, where you're like right on the water. It's really cool. And these right here are the double-sided lockers. It looks like pretty similar system to Steel Vengeance, yeah. Alrighty, we just took our first ride on Siren's Curse, and there it goes right there. My dad and I were in the very back row. We got very lucky. Ken, you were row 5. What did you think of Siren's Curse, first ride?
It is the smoothest coaster I think I've ever been on. It's
yeah.
just, and it's very enjoyable. It's like, and it's haunting.
The audio is crazy cool. So we got very fortunate that they are actually keeping the audio on for every car except the front car, because that's where the camera is. So we got to hear the audio, and I'll be honest, it is so much better than the audio that's on Flash. This one has like this haunting like kind of voice as you go up the lift hill, and everything you hear on the tilt and then through the layout, it's all this like heavy metal music. Oh my, it's so good. And even the ambient music is cool too, because you have like seagulls. It sounds like you're on the beach. It's awesome, Dad.
So when you go through the queue, the theming is just spectacular. Everything is done up nice. The ride itself, said we were in the back row. That voice is just so haunting. I just keep hearing it.
Yep.
And the ride is just super smooth and fast. What a good ride.
Oh, it's an excellent attraction. I can't wait to get some more rides so I can kind of get a better feel for it, because obviously first ride, you're just really excited to be on it. Bob, you also took your first ride on Siren. Where'd you sit?
We were in row 4. I didn't expect the drop to feel like that at all, it was really cool. Because you're like, even when you're like sitting on like Valraven or something, you're not out of your seat. There, you're literally hanging there. The smoothness is amazing. The onboard audio is amazing. That kind of makes up for anything anybody can knock about this ride, like the effects and the onboard audio and stuff make up for that.
The theming is just out of this world for this ride.
It's really cool. Yeah, it's a winner. I like the front half better, I think. Okay. Both of the inversions are really cool because they're low to the ground, and then the triple down is really fun. The element you said about that's like Flash is really cool. That very first element after you come out of the drop is really cool.
Get that nice pop of airtime, then you get whipped down. Now this time we're gonna get to walk through the actual entirety of the queue, and there's so many really nice thematic elements here. Like this pond, for instance, this I know was not originally planned, but they added this like really cool green paint to the bottoms of the supports over here over the pond. You got the water splashing, all this theming everywhere. Oh, it's so good. Cedar Point, they always come up with something unique for their attractions in terms of the thematic elements, and Siren's Curse might be one of the best examples of that, just because of the fact that we know this ride obviously was originally meant for a different park. So the fact that they're able to get this open so fast and in such a well-presented manner really is a testament to just how incredible the team is at Cedar Point at doing what they do. I mean, look, even over here too, you got all this eerie freight theming. There's even some theming right there. Again, the fact that they did this all like that in a snap of a finger, unbelievable. Now these lockers are a little different than Steel Vengeance because you actually have to put 7 digits in first, and then you put your passcode in, and then you get a locker. So I took my second ride on Siren's Curse in row 5. I almost think that was better than the back. This ride seems like the type of ride where no matter where you ride, it's going to be excellent. These elements all hit so hard. They're just so great. Every airtime moment sends you flying. Very comfortable restraints, just like Flash. So if you've ridden Flash, you're gonna know a little bit of what to expect with this ride. It's glass smooth, really intense, both in the positives and negatives department. This ride is just all around a slam dunk for Cedar Point. Also, this queue gives you some incredible views of the ride because you just weave all through it. So I'm very excited a little bit to go and get a lot of off-ride of this, but it's 6:30 right now. Like I said, my POV ride's at 7, so I'm gonna see if I can squeeze one more ride in before then, and then it'll be time to show you guys what it looks like on the ride itself. All right, just got my hands on my USB drive for Siren's Curse, which means it's time for you guys to watch the POV.
It's time for that elusive tilt.
That elusive tilt. We just locked in place, and now we are gonna start to roll forward. Here we go. Oh
man.
There it goes. There's the start of the tilt. Get a great view of the whole park as you leech forward. This is so cool. One of the greatest effects of any coaster out there, this tilt. And now we're gonna lock in place and drop right about now. There we go! Oh, man. 58 miles an hour. Here we go to the first element. Whoa! Oh, that is great. Here we go to the first of 2 inversions. Wow. And now we got the triple down. Here's 1, and then 2, and then 3 into the top. Here we go through the non-inverting loop thing. It's so cool. And now we're flying over the pond into another airtime moment. Whoa! Here we go to the final inversion. Oh, that's some great whip right there. Little pop here. Oh, this is awesome. Now we got the last run of airtime hills where you just get tossed out of your seat into the final brakes. Wow. All right, we have now done 9 rides on Siren's Curse all over the train, front, back, middle, you name it, we rode it. This ride just keeps getting better and better the more you ride, which I know is not gonna be an easy thing to accomplish because of course at Cedar Point, you're gonna expect a lot of long lines on everything, but this ride, as you figure out the way the layout moves, the flow of this ride is just immaculate. I've never seen a ride that just moves through its layout as well as this does. It's so fast paced, glass smooth of course, and that audio just keeps getting better and better. It is only in the back half of the train for today. Obviously that'll change after media day, but man, this ride is so good. Ken?
It just keeps getting better. The audio makes it so much better. These sirens, they taunt you on the way up the lift hill, and then prepare to meet your doom. And then at the end, they're come back,
Come back.
So good, so good.
Dad?
I have thoroughly enjoyed this. I might have had some doubts in the beginning about it, but it's a great ride.
And we've been discussing where we think this ranks in the park. I'm thinking number 3. I'm thinking number 3, which I was not expecting. I did not think it was going to top Magnum or really any of the other rides in the top 5. I thought it would be really good, but not this good. This ride has completely knocked my socks off, and I'm thoroughly pleased with this. Vekoma, please build more of these because they're so good. I guess really it comes down to parks. Please buy more of these because they are just phenomenal attractions. Bit of a, I guess, change of plans. Millennium's open. My dad really wants to ride it. It says it has a 0-minute wait, so I mean, we're right here. Might as well. Yeah, this should be a pretty quick line.
At the turn of the Millennium, there are signs.
Just rode Millennium up front. It was actually running a lot better than it was yesterday for me, so that was a pretty solid ride. Now we're gonna go back over to Siren's Curse to continue media day. Finally got to catch up with Jameer. Jameer, what did you think of Siren's Curse?
Siren's Curse is amazing. The onboard audio and onboard lighting really works well with the coaster, especially at night. And the audio is so great. Pacing, incredible. Airtime, relentless. I haven't experienced Top Thrill 2 yet. I will say it's my number 3 in the park right now.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. So we just took a brief break over there at the Millennium VIP Lounge. And Siren's Curse itself is taking a little bit of a break from 10 a.m. to 10:30 so that the crew can have a break, get some food or whatever. And then it'll be back open at 10:30, from 10:30 to 12:30. And then that'll be the end of media day. And like I said, we're at 9 rides currently on Siren's Curse. Not sure how many we're gonna get because I do want to get some footage of it as well. But love these media days because not only is the park so great, about accommodating us and making it so we can film the best content possible, they also make it so that you can experience this ride truly in the best form possible, which I really, really appreciate. And given that this ride is so good, I really like that we can get so many rides in on it to really get a feel for how great it is. All right, we're just there at Merch Hall. These are the free posters they gave us. I love this design. Very similar to what they gave us for Wrath of Rakshasa and Top Thrill 2. Also got some stuff. I got a t-shirt and you got a few things as well. So now we're just gonna run it to the car and then come back, and by the time we're back in, Siren will probably be ready to go again. All right, we're currently sitting at 12 rides. I want to give a huge shout out to the crew over at the Fun Picks for Top Thrill, or not Top Thrill. Top Thrill's going behind me right now, reopened. Siren's Curse, you guys are awesome. They were able to grab every single one of our photos from us riding it by going back through, because at the media days, they give us free digital versions of the on-ride photos. So really, really appreciate you guys for that. It was, I know, not easy because we're all over the place, but I really appreciate it. We got about an hour left for media day, so we're just gonna keep trying to ride as many times as we can. That way I can give the most accurate review for you guys as possible. The more I ride, I kind of sit in different seats, notice different little things about the attraction, so helps me give, in my opinion at least, a much better, more robust review. So we'll see you guys once we're done riding. will say, I think two of my favorite moments of this ride, for one, is this little tiny airtime sideways bump thing towards the end of the ride, and the crazy triple down. Those two elements coupled with everything else is nuts. Also, this is probably a crazy angle right here, with the train dropping right at you. The views of this queue are amazing. Alrighty, we just got off of our final ride, our 14th ride of the day on Siren's Curse. Ken, after all these rides, what are your final thoughts?
It is my...
It's just too good to describe.
It's an amazing ride. Probably one of my favorite rides in the park now. The sound, the theming, it just hits on all levels. It's a great ride.
Dad?
It's great, and just like Ken said, I mean, you walk through the queue is fantastic. The theming is just outrageous. The sound on the ride and the ride itself just non-stop. It's great.
How was Siren's Curse?
I'd say it's probably my second or favorite ride here.
Okay.
Very smooth. I like the trick track where when it comes around the drop, it's really cool. It goes into the tunnel. I thought that moment was really cool. The drop is like no other. Kind of reminds me of Maverick in a way. It just hangs over, but definitely my third or second favorite here. Probably one of my favorite ones ever in.
But that is going to do it for our time here at Siren's Curse Media Day. We're going to go enjoy the rest of the park, but that'll be a separate video. I want to give a huge thank you again to Cedar Point for having us out. Always a great time checking out their new attractions, which seem to be pretty plentiful lately, between this and Top Thrill 2, right there, of course. But if you guys enjoyed this video showing off Cedar Point's new tilt coaster, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.